Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like zoned out. I forgot I started a live stream. I'm like fixing the lighting. There we go. Don't want to disturb the roomie. She's taking a nap. We're making myself a sandwich, guys. Oh, I left my tripod in there. That's fine. We just won't have a tripod this time. Ooh, okay. Do I want blueberry or do I want blackberry jam? I think I want blueberry. And then I'm gonna put Nutella on it. I haven't had Nutella in so long. Okay, so fun fact. They let people in to go through our stuff and basically throw out anything that would get moldy and like super gross, anything with food. They didn't even throw out all the things they should have, and they threw out stuff that should not have been thrown out. So what I mean is like, so first off, there was like open snacks. There was like a food to go box that did not get tossed that like we just didn't grab to throw out before we had to evacuate. So they left that. There was like a food container that straight up was growing mold, but they tossed everything in our fridge, like including empty containers that were just in there that were already clean, but we just threw them back in there. They also threw out my Slurpee cup. That was like the reusable one. That was like really fun. I miss it because it was Halloween too, and it was like glow in the dark. Like, what the hell? It was clean. They threw out some food that was still sealed. We had an entire like bucket of like candy and snacks that they threw out that they weren't supposed to. And there was alcohol in our room that was not there when we left. They brought alcohol into our dorm, and I had to go get a housing director to remove it because we can be put on academic probation, like, if we have that in our dorm, because we're not 21. So these cleaners stole alcohol from a room next to us, left it in here. They threw out stuff they weren't supposed to. They left garbage. They left food in here that should have been tossed. For those of you confused here, our school was hit by the hurricane and they hired cleaners to come in here and take care of stuff. And it's like they did not do our dorm like very well. They threw out a bunch of things that should not have been thrown out. They went into my underwear drawer, which I'm not appreciative of at all. You know, I get if they were checking to make sure there was no food, but they could have opened it and then shut it. They moved things and pulled things out. Like, that's just not okay. What is my major? Pre-veterinary medicine. But like stuff like that was just not okay. Like, and these are like strangers. These are not people who work at our school. And like, we risked academic probation because they brought alcohol in here and left it in here, and it's not ours. It was not ours. I had to go to this guy and get the housing director to take it out for us, and he had to report it too. He had to report it and be like, this is not these people's. This was stolen from another dorm and left in here after the cleaners drank almost all of it. Where am I from? I'm from North Carolina. But like, it's insane. Like, it's actual insanity. And like other dorms, they've had cash stolen, they've had electronics stolen, they've had jewelry stolen. I don't even know where all my jewelry is, so there's a chance I'm missing earrings. Because I've not been able to go through and take stock of everything. Tomorrow is my day where I'm gonna get to do that. I haven't even checked my storage unit yet, which like nobody should have gone in there because the people who own it are actually like really cool about like just opening it, seeing, like looking at the walls for water damage and then closing it back up. See, I took all my valuables, but I did leave earrings. They're not super expensive. They're like lab created gems, so they're not really expensive. I can replace them, but like, that's still like messed up. Don't keep anything valuable in your dorm. See, like my valuables are like my like I left all my film equipment because I couldn't bring it for the evacuation. I could not evacuate with it all because like, yeah. So I left like my cameras and stuff. Thank God they were like hidden in a case. But like, if I left them out, they could have been stolen. But again, they're not like the most expensive cameras. If it was like a real expensive camera, I was gonna bring it with me. but like I don't have very expensive film equipment right now. But like there were people who were airlifted out. They could not bring anything. They literally just had like backpacks with like clothes and like bare essentials. So like someone like left behind like their Apple Watch and it got stolen, or like people have had underwear stolen from their dorms and they have to go report that. That's awful. Like it's not even all valuables being taken. People had their microwave plates stolen for some reason. People had alcohol stolen. And like I have this one friend who is over 21. He had expensive alcohol and it was stolen. And they're like, oh, it's because it can bring in rats. And he's like, it was in, like, he was like, the alcohol was sealed. It was never open. And it was in a sealed container. Like, what did I learn after this gruesome ordeal? Just because, like, I don't know, that the school sucks and they're not going to evacuate us if we need to be evacuated. What's the best cheap meal, by the way? My sister's going to college soon and wants to know some good ones. Okay, so first off, that ramen dish that I made on my other channel, that's a cheap dish. Like, you need, like, 3 things. You don't need to add the extra soy sauce. I just like doing that. Like, it's very cheap, but also that's hard to do without some sort of stove. I will say investing in a Denson pot, that was a great choice because I can cook that in there. And like that makes a good meal. It feeds like 6 to 8 like servings, so you can put it in the fridge. It'll keep good for a while. You can make microwave pizzas from tortillas, pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni, and like you can add other stuff to it too, but that's what I like to do. And you just cook it until the cheese melts, and you can like kind of fold it up, roll it up, eat it on your way to class. What's some other, I'm thinking of like college meals I've done. I really like to get like different vegetables and chop them up and like saute them, and you can do that in the Denson pot too. Ground turkey is pretty cheap. You can cook that up in a Denson pot and it's pretty safe. Of course, you can just like, again, I use this Denson pot, like I used it a lot when I was still in a normal dorm without a kitchen. So you can make like spaghetti in it. Like Denson pot is like one of those little like plug-in like pot things. You see them all over TikTok right now. There's like different brands. I have a Denson one. But like I've made like spaghetti, and then like I would put like ground turkey in there and cook it up, and I would add like sauce to it and like different like spices. So they stole your liquor. We don't have alcohol in here. We're not over 21. And like we just don't want to chance that because Rumi is on the she's on a sports team, and I also just do not want to risk like getting on academic probation. Does PBJ sandwich count? It does. I love PBJ. Also, like, yeah, this can make multiple meals. And then, of course, like, the jam's this big and it keeps forever. And then I'm using hazelnut this time, but, like, you can always get, like, bigger ones and it keeps for a while. But they stole, like, the people next to us had liquor stolen, and it showed up in our dorm. And it was literally, like, just sitting here when we walked in. We were like, huh? But people had, like, a lot of stuff stolen. Someone had, like, laundry detergent stolen, like, a big case of it. And I'm like, oh my god, that is so expensive. Or college students. People had their Brita stolen. My roommate's Brita is stolen. Someone stole my roommate's Brita. In Germany, we take alcohol to the age of 16. See, but in our country, it's not. And, like, we kind of just don't want to be put on academic probation. Me and my roommate's birthdays are around the same time, and if we do, so our college is a dry campus, but if we apply, then we can actually have alcohol in our dorm. Well, it's not even an apply, it's just being like, yo, I'm 21, there will be alcohol in here, kind of thing. But it's just because, like, they have to make sure that people underage aren't getting alcohol because you're required to live on campus, which makes the school responsible. Which is why it's still insane that they didn't evacuate us for the hurricane. Let me go put this bread away. But I have gone to like London and Paris. I've had alcohol there. I've had alcohol at legal places. I've had alcohol at home with family because that is legal in the United States. As long as it's not like a child. stuff like that is legal. I don't have a need for alcohol, really. Like, going to another country and trying alcohol there, that's one thing, but me wanting to, like, drink and party here, listen. Yes, I'm in college currently. We're making a PBJ because I skipped lunch and I basically just had, like, a carrot and, like, a granola bar, and I'm so hungry. But I'm also gonna have to have a late dinner, so I don't want to, like, make a big meal, because the or did I say late dinner? I mean early dinner. The cafeteria opens at, like, 5. Yeah, you're an adult at 18 here, too. The cafeteria opens at, like, 5, and, like, I'm so hungry. But I don't want to eat anything super heavy because it's, like, wings tonight in the caf, and those are actually, like, so freaking... It's one of the few things the caf makes that's, like, really good, right? But, like, if I'm not hungry at that point, I'll probably just, like, get a to-go box and put it in the fridge. But, like, I've had no protein today. I'm starving. And I know this probably isn't the best meal, but again, I just want something light to, like, hold me over until I can, like, go get real food. Because I don't feel like eating a tuna packet or ramen now that I can get hot meals. I'm trying to think of other, like, good, cheap college meals. Of course, like, ramen is, like, the stereotypical one. And if you have a way to boil water, you can do cup noodles, which has, like, stuff added into it. Or you could probably take the cup noodle stuff out and put it into a microwavable bowl and do it that way. But I don't like mayo. I really don't. I don't like it, like, in things that it's not normally in. I also have a weird texture thing with it. And it's like, I know that tuna salad has mayo in it, but, like, that texture's fine, but the texture of, like, mayo alone is awful. I've not had Nutella in so long, but it's so dangerous to have so much. It's such a dangerous, like, thing, because it's so good. Kind of want more jelly on it, actually. Y'all, I love blueberry jam, but I also really wanted blackberry jams, and I have jars of both. Put an egg in the ramen? Yeah, actually, yeah. You can boil eggs in the microwave. It's just kind of hard to, and you need to make sure you know what you're doing. You can also scramble eggs in the microwave, apparently. I've had friends do that, but I never figured it out. Okay, I'm gonna go put these over there. Me and Rumi got a lot of dishes we gotta catch up on. I've been, like, trying to wash mine as I go, but I've been so busy with class that, like, I literally got out of class maybe, like, 30 minutes ago. Like, maybe. But I have to be at another class in 2 hours, but the caf opens in 1 hour, and I need to get food. Because, like, I'm sorry, but my class is, like, 6 to, like, 9. I'm gonna need more food than this, because I'm gonna be, like, doing stuff. Like, I'm gonna be doing stuff afterwards, too, because I got, like, homework and stuff, and it's so annoying. Trust me when I say if I didn't have to work, I would. And unfortunately, the only career that I think I could stomach is working with animals, and I want a good paying one, so I'm going into veterinary medicine, so I've got law school ahead of me. Yeah, I'm science, veterinary medicine. Oh. This is weirdly good. I didn't know if Nutella and, like, blueberry would taste good, but it's really good. I love sandwiches. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna eat this now, and then I'll just pick up food to eat later for dinner, because there's no way I'm gonna be hungry for, like, a bunch of wings or whatever after eating this. Maybe I'll, like, get a small salad or something if I'm, like, still hungry. Yeah. I'm trying to like watch how much I'm eating because I don't have a scale in here. And like, I don't mean like because I necessarily like need to lose weight, but I mean like I won't realize if I'm eating enough calories or not, which is why I'm constantly looking at my calories and then trying to remember what I've eaten throughout the day, because it's like, it's very rare for me to be hungry is the thing. The fact that I'm hungry enough to eat this is a freaking miracle. So I gotta remind myself to eat. Like, I maybe only get hungry once, and that's like around dinner time, if at all. And so I'm trying to make sure I'm not like losing weight like super fast or anything, because that actually did happen my first year of college. I dropped 20 pounds within a month. And like, I don't think I did that in a healthy way, because I honestly don't remember a lot of my freshman year because there was just like too many things going on in my life. But that, I mean, it worries me, you know. But like, on the other hand, I also want to make sure that I'm not gaining weight when I know I'm not eating enough, because that's also happened because my metabolism gets like messed up. So I'm trying to make sure that like my body is not like gonna self-implode. I don't know how that works. I really don't know a lot about humans or metabolism because that's just not in my curriculum of what I need to know right now. But yeah. Oh, blueberry and hazelnut spread. Oh dude, I get bullied in the comments all the time. You either ignore it or you clap back, so. Also, there's enough people subscribed to me that if everyone just watches one video, I don't mean shorts, I mean videos, just one video, I will have enough watch hours to get paid, so then I can actually pay for better quality stuff and do better quality videos. And then if that happens, maybe I don't need to do vet school. I'm just kidding, I'm still gonna go to vet school. For the animals. Ever been to IA? Is that supposed to be Iowa? Or are you trying to say LA? Time to add this to the mountain of dishes. Me and Rumi are doing dishes tonight. Yeah, I've gone to LA. I hurt my finger apparently. Y'all, I'm getting, I have this one pimple here. Oh my gosh. I have this one pimple. It's bothering me so much. But I don't want to wear makeup over it because that would make it worse. I try to avoid makeup. Unless it's for an event. I like doing it for events or like costumes. But otherwise, I honestly, well, no, before dates I might throw on like a little bit of blush or like a little bit of like lip tint or something. But I'm trying to avoid like, cause I never did the full face for school, but I used to do like foundation or concealer, but I honestly think that made my acne worse. So I've been trying to avoid it. Okay, where's my water? I mean, most of the people are subscribed because of my shorts and my lives, so I kind of understand it if they don't really, like, want to sit down and watch a video. And, you know, my videos aren't for everyone. Recently, I've been doing a lot of, like, cooking and gaming, and that's kind of it. I haven't done the geocaching in a while. I haven't, like, gotten to do taste testing. I don't really have other people to currently film with just because of how crazy my schedule has been. Like, no one else matches my schedule except for Lane, and when me and Lane are together, we're doing homework. And, like, Lane doesn't always want to be on camera. She actually just texted me if I'm still in lab, so I might have to go do homework with her because she might need some help with physics. But yeah, I'm like using stuffed animals to prop you guys up because I don't want to, oh my god, I have hiccups. I don't want to go get my tripod right now because Mary's taking a nap. That bothers me so much though. I need pimple patches for like overnight. I don't have any more. Honestly though, I'm kind of digging the red hair. Like in this lighting, it's not super bright. It's a little brighter than I wanted it to be, but like lighting like this, I love it. I dig it. I think I did pretty good for never have dyed. Oh my gosh, never have dyeing a full head of hair before. Like, oh, this lighting is so hard to see. The roots are like dark red, and then it kind of like fades in, but this lighting is not doing it any justice. But like I've never dyed a full head of hair. I've always like you guys might have seen in videos. I've always had like a strip here or like maybe like a strip here dyed, but like I've never done like the full head, and I feel like it's pretty nice. Okay, I gotta check something. We gotta pull something up on the laptop. I would look good in blonde. I've never been blonde, so I don't know about that one. I try to stay towards like darker colors, like this red. Like I feel like this red should have been a little bit darker because down towards like the base, again, this lighting is like not very good. You can't see it that well, but it's like super bright towards the ends. But I like the color up here. I like the dark. But I don't think a lighter hair color would be a very good idea with like my skin tone and whatnot. Also, that would require me to bleach my hair, and I refuse to bleach my hair. Oh, I was poison ivy. Like I dyed it for my costume, and then I forgot it was election season. Oh my god. Someone on campus was like, "Did you dye that for the election? That's so dumb." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Your hair." And I was like, because I forgot that my hair was red, and I was like, "Oh, it's for my costume." Is that my, oh no, so this is our living room slash kitchen that we have. We have an apartment on campus. Ignore that part. It's like super messy because like there were dishes there from before the storm and we didn't have water to clean them. But like over there is super clean. And like in here is pretty clean. It's just a little bit messy because we were just like studying together a bit ago. But we got an apartment on campus, so it's like bigger than a normal dorm, and like the bedroom is in there. I do not live alone. I've got a roommate, and we refer to my roommate as Roomie, because Roomie doesn't like want their real name, which like is fine. I have a lot of friends who don't go by their real name on here. Some of them go by names that like sound real and they're not. MTV Cribs. Shut up. But yeah, no, I'm kind of like digging the red hair, especially like in this lighting when it's like a little bit darker. When I'm out in the sunlight, it's super bright, but like it's like fading a little bit like here and there, and I like it. Damn, clean your room, bruh. That area is meant to be messy. That's just food storage. And then over there, we just haven't gotten it clean. And then, of course, we've got the empty hamper, because we were working on that. We've got a little knitting thing. And then we got dog toys and our snacks that we were just eating. We got our little Halloween decor, because it's always Halloween. Joshua, you're not even old enough to run for president, so that's not the dorm. This isn't the bedroom. This is the dorm, not the bedroom. We're pulling up the Quizlets, aka my study guides. Goldfish are good, dude. They're like one of my favorite snacks. If I don't eat breakfast, sometimes I'll eat goldfish. Fine, send me to the gulag, I don't care. Dude, I should have grabbed my phone stand before starting this, but I don't want to go wake up Rooney. And I can put it right there. There we go. Just, you guys are sitting on top of a stuffed animal, and I hope you guys know that and appreciate it. No, dude, I freaking love goldfish. You know what I did one time though? So I was like just not hungry for anything, so I just ate bottle caps like the candy for 2 meals. I'm going into work. I love you too. Don't do anything stupid. More studying. Dude, I'm constantly making study materials and studying. I also host the study sessions, so. You can't stop me. Oh my gosh, did you see that thing? My friend posted something about like drink this if you would like to yeetus the fetus, and I'm like, that is terrifying. That's so there's just like a certain tea, and I'm like, that's actually terrifying. Like, I don't even care their political opinion, that's just terrifying. Like, I knew there was tea for fertility, but there's one to to help you yeetus a fetus, or can cause you to yeetus a fetus. That is so scary. I want that hair color. Ooh, unicorn hair Valentine. That's what it is. It's literally pre-mixed in a tube, squirt it on your hair, wait like an hour or two, rinse it. The next couple times you shower, though, you are gonna see dye, but this is after like 5 showers, and it's still good. I think it's more of a short-term dye, which is kind of what I wanted, because I do have Thanksgiving with family, and one of the family members, my grandmother, has some like memory cognitive issues, so I'm hoping I'm able to completely like wash it out or have it almost all faded by the time I go out there, so that she's not just like, what is that? I'm just kidding, she probably wouldn't do that. She seems to recognize by voice, or if you like remind her of a certain memory. December 31st, that's fun. Trying to figure out why Lane was messaging me about if I'm still in lab. I wonder if they need a ride, because the shuttle stops at a certain time and they can't drive over here and park from the other campus, and they can't park and walk from the center because the bridge from the center is out, which is what they used to do. It's crazy. We're gonna make study cards for the skull bones. How's the water now? We have still been using the rest of what we've got of our bottled water, because we're still a little bit skeptical about it. But we're thinking if by like Thursday, like tomorrow, if they still aren't saying anything about like you need to go back to boiling water, that it's fine. Like, that's kind of our thinking right now with it. Because they've had the boil water thing off for like a week, but they were still testing the water, but we haven't heard anything else, so we're thinking it's alright. My roommate is mad though that they took her Brita. Like, the cleaning people straight up took like 6 people's Britas. Like, why? Are you worried about mold in it? Because I promise you those filters can last a while, and you don't take them out after every use. Like, there's gonna be some water in it, but it's not like so closed off it's gonna have mold. Like, people are insane. I have a song stuck in my head. I'm walking sex, pedal to the metal with a discotheque. Stuck in my head. A Brita filter. So for college students, it's really like common to have a Brita pitcher, which is like, it filters your water. So you put water in the top part and then it goes down into this like pitcher, so that you have filtered water, because a lot of dorms, you know, you gotta get water from the sink, and it's kind of gross. But like, people have had theirs stolen, and they're expensive. The filters for those things are expensive, and the pitchers in themselves, like, we're talking like, if you stole a pitcher with a filter, that could be a good like $60 right there. Like, they're not cheap. and people were having theirs stolen. Like, people had their microwave plates stolen, like the plate inside the microwave, they had it stolen. And like, I still haven't even gone through, like, I haven't even gone through all my stuff yet to know if I have, like, I might have some stolen earrings. I've only seen my costume earrings. I haven't, like, actually looked in the place where I keep my nicer earrings, just because, like, they're nice, but they're also lab created. If I need to get more, I can get more. I took home my my really valuable necklaces, obviously. I took, like, home my rings, but, like, earrings, like, I was just scrambling around to pack up. I didn't even, like, grab them, because I was thinking, like, the most expensive jewelry I have, and I don't have super expensive earrings. But, like, still, I gotta make sure, because, like, they're not super expensive, but I still got, like, sets that were, like, $100. I know that sounds expensive. Let me rephrase this. It's a set with 5 types of earrings in it, and they're all lab-created gems, so the total was $100 for 5 sets. Which, in my mind, that's pretty cheap. I need to plug in my stuff. Because, like, given that each set for, like, pretty nice gemstones was, like, $20 each, that's pretty good. And we got it on a sale, and that sale happens every year at that store, because it's just bulk. They go down to, like, 75, so you get them for even cheaper. There we go. I know, we're gonna fix this angle, there we go. Gotta plug everything in right now. Charge it up before class. Oh my gosh, guys, I started watching Supernatural because my roommate has Netflix and she wanted me to start watching it with her because I didn't understand a lot of her references. So I started watching Supernatural. It's pretty good so far, I like it. But, you know, shows kind of get bad as they continue on, so we'll see how that goes. Do you have to pay bills? So we pay per semester. It's not like a monthly thing. And it's an on-campus dorm. It is owned by the college, so it's kind of like added to our tuition. I have watched Walking Dead up to like season 7 or 8. We have like the first, I think, 6 on DVD, and then we have 1 or 2 of them on Amazon Prime. I kind of want to go back and like rewatch the whole thing though, because like, or like at least watch the last 2 seasons. Because I do kind of want to continue on watching it. I was getting, like, really into it, but I heard that, like, they got rid of, what was his name? Rick? The main guy? Was his name Rick? Am I thinking of the... We're gonna call him Rick, even if he's not Rick. I was told that, like, he left the show, but I didn't get to that point yet, but I'm kind of like, that's our main character. What do you mean? But I need to, like, keep watching. And I know some stuff that happened just because I've seen snippets of the comic book. I want to see them in the show. Sorry guys, I'm gonna disappear for a second. I gotta plug this in. Okay, hang on, let me type this real quick. Okay, favorite character? Oh, hands down, it's like a tie between Glenn and Daryl. Don't talk to me about what happened to Glenn. That was unfair. Glenn and Daryl. Of course, like, I also like Rick's character just because you follow that character so much. Like, of all of them, I like Glenn and Daryl the most. Rick's like a close second. But, yeah. I'm probably not going to keep this live stream going for too long because I do need to focus on this, and I kind of do want to put Supernatural back on. Yeah, he did. I remember that part of the show. Oh, Michonne? Honestly, I can't even say anything about you calling her the chick that carries the sword. I wouldn't know how to spell that. I'm pretty sure her name is Michonne. The katana. Yeah. She's a pretty cool character. Yeah. Do I ever leave my dorm to do school? Yeah. And all of my classes are in person. It's just during the hurricane they were all online because obviously we were all sent home during the hurricane / up until this week. We're still transitioning back into being in person. Well, we got lucky. A lot of dorms did get flooded. We are on the second story of the apartments, and the entire apartment complex that we're in is maybe only about 12 rooms. Was really lucky. There were people, like, other dorms got flooded, other dorms had trees falling into the roofs, other dorms, like, people had to evacuate out of because they were so flooded. Other dorms are mold risk right now. There was, like, some buildings that started to slide down the mountain, like, insane stuff, dude. Cars were lifted up and floating around in, like, some parking lots. Luckily, our parking lot is a slope, so we were pretty good. North Carolina, the Appalachian Mountains. But I don't go to App State. I go to a school kind of near that. But our town was basically completely cut off for like 3 days from everyone. And then someone built like a land bridge, and that's how Joshua came and got me. And he got me out. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go because I do need to focus on this. And I like having background noise because I have a hard time focusing when like there's not some other noise going on, and me reading this and talking out loud is not helping me focus. It's a weird thing, I know. I can't like focus without like outside sound, and like the fan is not enough. I need to hear like other people talking. It is so weird. It's because I got used to having to study in loud places, and now I can't. Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get to film a video before. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to film during Thanksgiving break, and I did have some cooking videos that I want to film, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna get to film them here, and then I'll edit them and have them come out right before Thanksgiving. I'm hoping to do like pumpkin pudding. There's this like really interesting like sweet popcorn recipe, and there was something else, but I'm kind of debating if I'm gonna be able to do it with the materials here. So hopefully I get that all out to you guys, and yeah, thanks y'all so much for watching. Bye guys.